here we go, guys. Now, while flicking through Facebook Marketplace, cut my fingers today and it hurts, I saw a hovercraft. Yep, a hovercraft. It doesn't go, of course, and it's got heaps of fiberglass right in it. And yeah, went in and showed Savannah, my daughter, and she goes, "Dad, that's a recipe for disaster." And I went, "Sweet!" So we're going to get it now. Yeah, me and Weenel are in the truck, and we're heading out there now. It's cheap. Cheap, cheap, cheap. We're getting a hovercraft.
Hi, Poppy.
She thinks you're Poppy, but anyway, guys. Alright, so we're jumping in the truck now. It's about an hour and a half away. Are you guys excited? I am mad. A hovercraft. I've always wanted a hovercraft. Righto, dudes, we're out here for this hovercraft. Now, I know nothing about them, but this is what we got. Now, Subaru motor, carby, been sitting for a long time, obviously. So around the other side, you can see where the drive is. So the drive comes through here to the drive belt. That belt spins our fan through the bottom there. You guys probably all know as much about hovercrafts as me, which is absolutely nothing. You see those holes that go through in there, and then those holes then send the air out these holes here in there. See those ones there, and then that fills up those bags in there to make it, yeah. Steering's just on a cable, and then turns the things at the back. That's what you sit on, which is that. I don't know, guys, but we're too long to fit on the truck. It's like, yeah, so we've got to undo this coupling here so we can get it up onto the truck, because I haven't got the trade plate with me or anything like that. And that tyre's not the best. So, yeah, hovercraft, guys, what do you reckon? Something different. He does have this one here, which is a lot more expensive. This is a big 4-seater thing with a V-dub motor. See, probably can mould in a windscreen or something into that one, and it'll look heaps better. This one's like $5 grand though. Way out of my price range. But it's pretty cool. What do you reckon? What do you guys reckon? Build something pretty cool, play with some hovercrafts. Have any of you guys ever had a hovercraft? Mia loves coming with me because she finds some more kids to go and play with. But yeah, so alright, we'll get this thing loaded up. And I don't know, guys. I think I'm just wasting more money that I don't really have, but yeah. What do you reckon? Got to do something, eh? Oh. See where we end up, guys. Alright, let's get this on. Righto. Hovercraft, mad. Alright, we're on our way down to Brisbane to pick up Letho's new 4-wheel drive in the Formula. Last run with the big girl. We're going to sell this, guys. Anyone who wants it, $4 grand. It's rough. It is what it is. It's basically the Formula. You all know it. Yeah, so yeah, we're going to head down now and pick up his new 4-wheel drive. He's got some pretty mad ideas for what he wants to do with it. So we'll see where we end up. But that there is my hovercraft. Righto, dudes, watch it. Look at that. Kingatow crew. Alright, down here in the Formula, down in Brisbane, to get the captain's new, look at this, full shopping cart, guys. So what it is, Rodeo, guys, with the V6 petrol. Okay, the Isuzu motor, not the Alloy Tech motor. And it is a manual. So we've got a manual. It's done 187,000 Ks, interior, and that's pretty tidy. Yeah, it's not a bad thing. So what his plan is he's had that Patrol 3-litre turbo diesel. He done a bit of towing with it, wasn't real happy, and he didn't like it. He had a petrol V6 Triton before the Rodeo, and he quite liked that. So, but he's wanted to build a rear mount turbo something for a while. So that's the plan, guys, and that's why it's a petrol V6, is because of doing the turbo setup. Because yeah, so pipes will come back to the back, guys, and the turbo will get mounted up underneath the back, under in here somewhere. Okay, it's probably twins. Yeah, so I don't know. What do you guys reckon? It'd be a pretty cool sort of project coming up. We are going to do the same sort of thing with that red VU manual 6-cylinder ute as well. We're going to do rear mount turbo on that with the flares and everything. So he's got a set of big wheels already for it off the Jackaroo he was driving. Maybe some flares, might be changing the tray. But anyway, bit of a four-wheel drive build for you guys, and then this one will be ready as well for when we go to Fraser Isle with the four-wheel drive Tirana. So yeah, now me and Mia will jump back in the Formula. It'll be sad to see this girl go, but you know, I don't know, it's just I need the money to fund some other projects, guys. But yeah, you can see the front bar's been changed. It doesn't have the SS lip on it at the moment, but it still is tidy enough, you know. I think that I think it'd be a good car for someone that, you know, entry level sort of thing at $4,000. I don't know, let me know, guys. If you're interested, let me know. I'll come and show you or send photos or go through the process. All right, well, we're gonna head back and see what else we've got going on, guys. But I do have a hovercraft. How cool is that? All right, here we go, hovercraft dudes. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know what to say, to be honest. So, Subaru motor, guys, we showed you this before.
You won't like it.
He's just putting a battery in now. We're trying to work out how the ignition works. We've got a spray bottle here with some fuel in it that smells like terps. So how it works is there's an ignition system here which we haven't looked at yet. It's putting the battery in to try and work that out. Yeah, I don't know, guys. We're just going to go through it and see what we can find. You just press the button and nothing happened, so that's not a good sign. There's a wire hanging off the side there.
Yeah, if that's from the other switch that does nothing.
Alright, so we're going to sort through this wiring now, guys, see what we can find, try and get it to turn over, and then see if we can get it to run. It's going to be different, that's for sure. Righto, guys. We can't work out. Oh, it's going to go by itself. It's going to take off. Can you see the fan turner?
One of those new hybrid ones.
The camera doesn't pick it up.
That's wind power.
The camera does, look. When you look at it, look through there at it.
Oh, wow.
See, the camera, that process is not quick enough. But anyway, alright. All that aside, that's actually spinning, you can't see it. So, we've put a battery in there, guys. We can't get the ignition to work. The captain just earthed the starter. So, if you've got a starter, guys, see in there, earth those out, which makes it want to maybe turn over. I'll just go grab the jump pack. We'll get there, guys. Alright, maybe we'll do it this way, guys. You have an engine that's sat for a long time. Where do you start? The first thing you do is you check the dipstick to make sure that it hasn't filled up with water.
No, you don't.
Which we haven't done, so we won't worry about that. Check to see if the ignition works. So put a battery in it, try and turn the key. Doesn't work. From there, make sure your battery's working. From there, you get your starter motor, and you can see you've got your two here, earth across the starter, which then...
Yeah, no, not between them, across the little one and the big one.
Yeah, right, which then...
Slowly trying to turn over.
It's been sitting a while, but it could be seized, guys. I might go get a...
No, I need to get the big lever bar and lever off there and see if I can get the thing to turn one over.
Motor might be seized yet, guys. He did say it was way down on compression and wouldn't run anyway. So if it is seized, it doesn't really matter. We'll just put another motor in it straight away and not even worry about it. He's going to have to rewire the whole thing, but we'll get there. Just got to follow the process, dudes, and see where we end up. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's halfway up the dipstick, the oil. So it could actually be full of water.
It's on a fair angle towards the
yeah, it is too. Yeah, that's right. But yeah. Alright. So you're just going to put that in there now and see if you can turn the motor over.
I'll see if I can go... Oh, hang on, it goes backwards. Okay, so we've got a rusty spot somewhere, I'd say. Okay, what I'm going to do, if I can get it to there, I'll see if I can force it past that. Oh, that was nasty.
That's almost compression lock-up. I do have a prickle. Just so you know, I've got a prickle in my sock. It was in there this morning, it's still there now.
I'm going to go back all the way the other way, I reckon.
Alright, so what he's doing is he's going to get a run up. So it's locked in one spot, so he's going to...
I'll go a couple of revolutions, complete revolutions. I don't know if I want to stand on it.
Hang on, I'll bring the front out that way. No, step on it, because if you break it, I've got to repair it. So I'd rather just repair it now. Yeah, it's the other side that's real bad, not this side. Yeah. I had a heap of fiberglass and do what my plan is to try and get it running, take it home, and then every night after work I can do like half an hour quick fiberglassing to bring it up to where it needs to be. There's just nowhere around that you can if you fart, I'm going to punch you.
You just gave me a reason too.
If you poo, I'm going to kill you. Alright, so does everyone understand?
If you put your finger in my bum, I'm going to kill you.
Papa Wate. Okay. Does everyone understand what we're doing? It's locked up at a certain spot. Obviously it's not the most glamorous of engines. It doesn't actually matter because the engine in that one's locked up. I do have another one here somewhere that's
I can hear water. Okay, we're going to take the plugs out.
Alright, the motor's filled up with water. So we're going to pull the spark plugs out. We'll do that and then show you what's going on. But yeah, I do have another motor here in another one. Remember one of the Subaru ones, the white ute with the hole in the rear quarter? That one had a really good motor in it, but it wouldn't drive. And we're not going to be building that one. So we'll probably pull the motor from that one to go into this one. Yeah, hovercraft. Alright, rattle going for the spark plug. All care taken, but no fucks given.
Ah, mew!
Jesus, look at that. She's, I don't think it's...
Oh, there we go. Alright.
See the water that just come out of that one, guys? Alright.
Alright, stand clear.
Yeah, alright.
Oh, no, hang on, I might do that by hand. Yeah, let's not. I'll do it by hand first.
Just in case it hydraulics still, even with the... It's still got to get all that water out of a small hole. So,
I've got to work out which way it's going.
So we'll get most of it out before we start just ripping it.
Well, it's going back in. Actually, it might have like a stuck valve, but...
I wouldn't be surprised, I think it's been
Here we go.
close.
No, we're going. Oh, back straight back in.
I could hit the starter.
I'm gonna. If we wreck it, we wreck it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We've got that other motor anyway, and it's not a hard thing to fit back up. Like
I think we just have to put a 25 bottom end in it.
we haven't got a spare one though.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if I'd be standing there, but...
Oh,
Something just shot out at me.
geez, she had a bit of build up. I think we just named the boat Blue Ball.
What's the oil cap, Red?
Where? Yep. See the blow by. Look, see the oil cap popping up and down, guys.
Alright, I'm going to clean the plugs.
I think that she's called Blue Balls. Did you see that build up? There you go. There's that phone again, guys. Right, before we go any further, obviously the motor turns over now, guys. We've got a plug sitting here. You won't probably be able to see the spark, but the plug's sitting just here. Leith's going to now turn the motor over. He's going to put power to the coil to bypass the ignition system. So that way, yeah, you can't leave constant power to the coil. You normally run a wire from your battery across, but he's just going to ignite the coil the same way we done those injectors, guys. Just use the jump pack. Okay, from negative, so now the coil has power, which is what happens when you turn your ignition on, but the ignition for some reason isn't working. And then he's going to jump the starter, and the spark plug's sitting there.
Yep, heaps of spark.
Got plenty of spark. All right, so that's a good sign. So this thing might go. It will go apparently. Here we go. He's almost got those plugs back in. I was just saying to him then, I said, you must admit you're starting to get a little bit excited about it. And he's like, no dude, I honestly am not. Yes, that's right. No, they were sitting.
Yeah, well, that's where that was.
Yeah, 3. Yep, that's the one. Yep. Yeah, just get the firing order right, guys.
Does the accelerator actually move, or is it seized?
No, it's brand new, look at that.
Oh, it's got fuel squirting out of it.
It's got water squirting.
Alright,
Alright, I'll get the fuel. And let me tell you guys, he walked out the back before he goes, I'll get some fuel, and I swear I had to move it down here because the wind's blowing this way, because it fucking reeks. It is so stinky, like it smells like the worst fuel from the bottom of the worst bloody swamp.
just whatever.
It is. There's not much in there, but... I'll try and get some in that bowl. Alright, I'll get the other jump pack. Alright, hands up those of you at home that think this thing's going to run. don't know. We'll see how we go. It's going to take a bit to wind it over, get the water out of it. We may have to come back to it, pull the plugs out and let it sit so we can dry the cylinders out, but we'll see how we go, guys. So hands up who at home reckons this is going to work. Here we go. Start, you bastard. Are we having?
No, we don't.
I reckon the plugs are wet again instantly.
I'm just wondering if that feels too old that it won't.
I reckon it's terrible, man. It absolutely stinks.
Thinners.
Thinners?
Yep.
Thinners.
Low octane gas.
Righto, so we got no start, you bastard, or anything, and the fuel we have the stale. He's just put thinners in it.
Pull the plugs back in.
Alright, so we've just put thinners in it and tried to use it to try and clean the system out, and it's sort of like you can run something on thinners like a start, you bastard. But yeah, we're going to pull the plugs back out and see how fouled they are again from just the crap in the cylinder, and go from there. But we've made progress, guys. It wasn't even turning over 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. Alright, so plugs are out. They're wet again, just from schmag and stuff. So we're just going to wash them out with thinners to clean any schmag out, get rid of any oil deposits. We're going to stick some thinners down the bores, down each cylinder, and then we're going to wind it over to wash the bores out a bit, and then we'll try again. And if you care about your motor, don't do this. All right, but yeah. All right, so you're just spraying thinners down there. Down through the carbon, through the manifold, past the valve, cleans all the rust out, down into the cylinders, and then hopefully washes and disperses any water.
Well, that's all just sitting right there. What the fuck's going on there? Oh, that rear butterfly's closed.
Carby's a bit seized up, he's just noticed. That could be part of our problem as well.
Oh, what?
Follow the cable.
That's not that, it's secondary to that's closed.
And the jump pack goes flat. Righto, so we've worked out the ignition now. What we had to do to fix that was walk down the front and press the button. And that's the thinners.
No, it would have been because it was on it already seized, pressing the button, I wasn't doing anything.
Oh yeah, yep. So we don't have to worry about jumping the starter anymore, guys.
So,
which is good.
What I want to do now, I might just see if it's got spark with the, see if that button is the ignition. If you want to come around here and just look, check the spark while I should be able to see that through there.
Yep.
I'll wind it over a bit, see if it's got spark.
No.
Okay, flick the switch.
No. Nothing.
Okay, so there's no, that's fine, we can still just use the jump pack for that.
Hook the jump pack back up, we'll test it again, make sure something else in the system hasn't gone wrong. So we've just hooked the jump pack back up to the coil to give it power. Yep, it's working now. Yep. But it is actually jumping here somewhere too.
No, that's just out the leads jumping.
Is it?
out
Okay.
there.
Yeah, so we've still got to work out the ignition system a bit more, guys, but at least it is turning over at the front. Right, our new battery in it, turning it over. Yeah, see where we end up. Spinners. From here, I think I'll go get some start, you bastards, if she doesn't run, guys. While I go do these next couple of tows. That one switched on?
Yeah. I got nothing.
Try some start, you bastard, but don't know. Do you reckon valves could be holding open? Is it that oiled and rusted inside?
At least 3 of the cylinders, so it should fire on there.
We just need to get it turning over quicker.
Yeah, that, and just need to start your bus just so it fires whether it likes it or not, and then once it's going it should be okay.
Oh, I'll do that. I'll have a look at the time now, see if I've got time to run down to the parts shop before I go to do my next tow. I'll do that. It's very hot out here and we're dying, but okay, so what we've got now is Letho's new car hooked up to the battery, a can of engine starter fluid, better known as Start Your Bastard. That's just the name.
Oh, shit. It's not real Start Your Bastard, but I asked if they had Start Your Bastard because I wanted to get Start Your Bastard to show people that haven't seen Start Your Bastard before, to show them it's a real thing.
So he's going to hit the key. I'm going to spray this chisel in there and hope we don't blow up.
Ready? Just let that battery charge up again.
Oh, all right.
That tried to start.
She gave a. That was a tried to start your bastard.
Yeah.
So all right, we'll charge this battery up a little bit more. I'll pick the revs up and we'll see what we're going to do. It should happen, sort of. Take 45. Sort of, kind of. Righto. Yeah, happy with that? Right, battery is charged, hopefully. It's been sitting for a while. Letho's got his starter in a can. I've got the throttle cable in my hand. We're going to see what's going to go on. So you got to turn the coil one on.
Yeah, let's do that. Alright.
This is final try then, got to go do some work.
Ready?
Yep.
Keen to do 24 volts to the starter and just get the thing spinning over like it. I might set that up for later, a bit of 24 volt action just on the starter motor.
Alright, so it wants to, it doesn't want to. The guy said the compression was down to about 80 in all cylinders, but that shouldn't mean it won't start, it just means it'll have no power. The only other thing you could do is tip a little bit of oil down each cylinder just to...
But it'll just power the plug straight away.
Okay, yep. I don't know, guys. We will. Leith will set up that 24. I won't be back today though. Leith might.
Oh, we'll do it tomorrow.
We'll work her out, guys. We'll see if this is going to run. We'll spend probably another half an hour with it. If it doesn't run, it doesn't matter. We'll just put another one in and deal with it from there. Because that motor's toast from the crap that was in that before. Oh, then again, if we could get it running,
yeah, we can get it running.
it's probably fine. Like, I don't know. We'll keep poking along, guys. We'll see where we end up. But either way, it's a hovercraft. It'll go. Change plans. One more try. Well, Letho pedals into the carby with his thinners.
Oh, no, I just got a feeling that might be...
Got a feeling, a bit of an inkling?
Yeah. Ready?
Yep.
Close, but not close enough.
Yes.
Yeah, well.
No, that's definitely it for today.